Good afternoon, girls. It is moving day for the chickens. Thank you to Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. There's no safe like Simply Safe. The chickens have clearly outgrown their brooder, and so that means I need to build a coop because we are moving them today. So I am building a coop right now. And I'm gonna do it using nothing but this old pile of lumber and these old pallets. Well, there you go, 15 minutes and a little bit of sweat equity. You can build yourself a chicken coop. I went with an 8x12, which is much bigger than previously expected because we have so many more chickens than previously expected. We got our nesting boxes over here. We've got our roost. I got the chicken door right there. Got my heat lamp hanging, feeder, water, everything we need. And when it's cold in the winter months and we just want to grab some eggs, simple as that. I am like a modern day Bob Vila. Well, before I move the herd and do our chicken drive, I'm gonna load some soybeans here into the cart because we got a truck coming again tomorrow morning. And I'm gonna wait for the girls to get back from what they're doing. There we go. That'll speed up the process of loading that truck now. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking and you're staying alive. Whoa, look at that. I don't know if there are any old wives' tales about finding a quarter in your own yard, but I'm gonna take that as a good luck omen. All right, it's time to move these little cluckers out of their brooder. Hang tight, ladies, and a few dudes, I think. We were gonna do this chicken drive with horses, and then we realized we don't have any horses and I wasn't willing to get any, so we're just using the skid loader instead. Sounds like a lot of commotion in there. Are you ready? We'll start with this one. You're the first one to move. Here we go. Didge.
They'll fly out.
I love those ones because they have.
Shut the door and put them in through the Let it be.
Look at him. Her.
I put. This is not marshmallow.
Oh, that's not marshmallow?
No.
Oh. All right, grab one, Onyx. Grab a bird.
Just grab anyone.
Any bird.
Let it be.
Didge. You have a very strong instinct, and I appreciate that, but don't wreck our egg machines, okay? There we go. That's a mean one?
Yeah.
No, they're not mean.
Yes, they are.
No.
Let it be.
You.
Oh, that's a rooster.
That's an orange chicken. He's the kind you put in like the orange skillet fries. Oh, shoot. Come on, come up here. Come here. Come here. This is Marshmallow?
Yeah.
All right. She's so little.
Come here, guys.
Come on, Meow. Get in there, Onyx. Climb in. Climb in. Don't step in any wood chip poop. Get in. Go on now. Oh, quit being so dramatic. Didge. Didge.
You're hungry. Eat your food. Here's the chicken.
Here's a chicken. Okay, do you have a name for this one?
No.
Okay.
That's chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey?
Mm-hmm. And then just take wooden dowels.
There you go. What's this one's name? Oh, hold on. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. Oh, he's going to jump. There we go.
I was the one that
Oh, this one's fidgety. Oh, grab a chicken. Is it warm in there, Rhiannon?
What?
Is it warm in there?
Yeah.
Isla, you gonna take the next one?
She's scared.
You don't want to carry one? No. I mean, the worst that happens is it flops around and escapes and we're down one chicken.
This is a leg workout.
Didge would catch it for us. I about guarantee.
Didge.
Here we go, we're all moved in. Licking her lips.
Practicing self-control, that's for sure.
We'll leave them alone for a little while and let them settle into their new home. check on them later. All the girls seem excited, they're happy. We got chickens, so it'll be fun when we start opening up the door and letting them roam around, because we'll just open the chicken door every day and let them run around. And then in the past when we've had them, when it starts getting dark out, they go back in there and roost up. And all you got to do really is close the door in the evenings, make sure they got food and water, go to your grocery store, your egg store, kind of like a grocery store. I'm also happy to get this brooder out of my race shop, because it was really starting to smell like a chicken farm in there, which it's not, and I don't want it to be. You see this place? It's a mud pit right now, but in all reality, we've got a lot of stuff here, a lot of things to keep an eye on. We're not always home. There's a lot of people in and out. We really like to make sure we protect our place. And the way we do that personally is with Simply Safe. We've got the whole yard and all of our buildings on cameras. We've got motion detector sensors, glass break sensors, door alarms, you name it. Everything is outfitted with Simply Safe. One thing I really like about Simply Safe is their Active Guard technology. Most traditional security systems, the way they work is somebody has to break in and then the alarm is gonna go off. That's gonna give them time to stash and grab everything that they want. But with Active Guard from Simply Safe, they can actually stop the intrusion while it's happening. So monitoring agents can actually see and speak to suspicious individuals that are approaching your property, or even request police dispatch, like emergency dispatch, right away before the intrusion actually happens. Everything is easy to use right here in my handy app. I can see into our office right there. I can see that it's raining out at our grain bins. The best part is there are no long-term contracts. There are no cancellation fees. Plans start at around $1 a day. There is a 60-day money-back guarantee, so if you don't like something about it, no questions asked, you get your money back. And right now, I have teamed up with them to provide a 50% discount on new Simply Safe systems. That is half off. So right now you can save 50% on your Simply Safe system when you sign up for a professional monitoring service, and you can get your first month for free. Just visit simplysafe.com/millennialfarmer, which we will also link down below to make it easy for you. And remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe. Morning, dog. So this is a load here that I'm bringing in for a landlord for Feed Bank. He's got the land that we rent, and we rent him a little bit back for some hay and then trade him some corn. He's more into the livestock side of things, kind of like we've gotten to be with our chicken ranching. Very similar. Morning, chickens. I should probably go check on them, but the girls seem to do a pretty good job of that. Ultimately, they're just better ranchers than I am. We're pulling out of the back bin today. Takes a little longer. No grain lake for now. Well, Jim is hauling today, so I've got another one loaded up for him here. He should be home in just a few minutes because he ran to a different elevator than me. So timing-wise, I'm just gonna let him take this truck and I'll load his next one. And Dad's out north of the house right now running sprayer, putting post-emerge down on corn. I'm gonna run out there with the four-wheeler and show you guys what we're looking at right now for crops. First, I'm gonna check on the ladies here and see how they're enjoying their chicken terrarium. Oh yeah, they look pretty happy. Morning, ladies. Someone come up, someone's curious, come on. Come on. Food and water looks good, temperature must be good, they look happy. Ranching's easy. There's a helicopter somewhere right here. I don't know. But when a helicopter flies over, you stop and watch. That's the rule. I got the other one loaded for you. I checked that tire again, it was down more. So you had it up to 100 this morning? Yeah, it was down to 70, so I put it to 110. We'll have to watch that all day and get the truck down to Brownies.
I thought I heard it leaking over there.
It's got a bolt in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I didn't try tightening the bolt. If you've been following along, you know that we got some stuff in a little bit early. We had a few days of rain, and then we got some more stuff in. Weather was fantastic. We had perfect planting conditions. We had moisture in the ground, but not too much. It was perfect. And then we had 8 or 9 days of rain, cold rain. Low 30s at night, upper 40s maybe at best during the day, and it did not stop raining for 3 or 4 days straight. At one point we ended up with about 3.5, close to 4 inches over those 8 or 9 days. What we're seeing is a lot of these yellow cotyledons. So this is the actual soybean itself that comes through. Corn, the corn seed stays in the ground and the roots send themselves down and the plant grows up. With soybeans, the roots actually grow from the ground and push the soybean itself, the actual seed, up through the ground where it splits and starts becoming a soybean plant. Now, you can see the yellow ones in there. There are a few, but the green ones are looking really good. I think those yellow ones are going to come out of it as well. I don't know that I've ever seen this many that are this yellow. And that just happened because it was so cold and so rainy. There was no photosynthesis going on once they broke through the soil. It just didn't have that sunlight to work with. So now, with the sun and the warmth, things are greening up pretty good. I would say we're having an average start here with the soybeans. Pretty average. It was looking a little bit concerning a week ago, but I don't see any population issues out here. I think we're gonna do all right. I think we're gonna be all right. The beans will. And TerraClear is actually out here right now picking rocks. They've got several of our soybean fields to go through. A little bit later than what we wanted or originally planned on. And that is only because of all that rain. So he will kill the majority of the soybeans that he's driving over to do this, but there's no way that he's gonna run down 1% of these beans. There's just no way. And then a lot of times the plants around the stuff that gets killed will help to fill in those gaps. So for us, we figure it just pays to get more of the rocks off the fields. So they've got their drone maps. He must be looking at the map now to figure out where to go next. So he can do it really efficiently. He's not driving around willy-nilly. He might be right on top of one right now and hasn't found it yet. Well, he never found that one. I can guarantee what happened is we either picked it ourselves, because once we did tillage, we came back and grabbed the big ones, and then we planted, and then we came by with the roller. So a lot of them are all smashed level with the ground anyway. So he's not going to find some of the ones they got on the map with the drone. Okay, corn. Little bit of a similar story. This stuff came out of the ground in perfect conditions, had a ton of heat, ton of sunshine, looked phenomenal. The first 2/3 of our acres that we got in before that first rain spell could not have looked better. I mean, they were just awesome. And then a week of cold and rain and a ton of wind, and we think a good amount of them got nipped by some frost, which was odd because it never stopped raining. We never got any snow, we never had any frost or ice, but that's what it looks like, unless the wind just beat it up that bad. But from what I'm hearing from the agronomist, it sounds like it was a frost issue. At this stage, corn handles frost pretty well because the growing point is still below the ground. So a little bit of frost on the corn, it basically kills those leaves halfway off, and the rest of the corn keeps growing up through it. A few days ago, there was hardly any green in this field. The plants were here, but they were so beat up from the wind and the cold that you could hardly see them from the road. Sunshine, a little bit of heat, and this field has greened right up again. You can see the tracks. Dad was just through here yesterday with the sprayer, so we are doing our post-emerge. We didn't put pre-emerge herbicide on most of our cornfields, so you can see down through the low areas there where the grasses are coming in and stuff. So we're gonna get through all of our acres here in the next week probably, get these fields cleaned up. There's our worst weed right there, water hemp. It is an amaranth. It is terrible. It's a cousin to Palmer amaranth or pigweed. This stuff grows up and has hundreds of thousands of tiny seeds per plant. So every time you let a plant through the combine, you're spreading hundreds of thousands of seeds into the soil again. It's been a tough one, and Roundup or glyphosate does not do a good job on it anymore. Dad's busy doing math and science, so we'll hear from him later. For now, I'm gonna get this truck loading for Jim. I'm not sure what he's doing. He must have some kind of an issue, or he wants to check something. There are days I put on 20 or 25,000 steps according to my watch. spending some time on the four-wheeler makes it easier.
Nozzle looks like its pattern's kind of funny. I think I'll take it out and wash it off.
Oh, okay. Just the one.
Just one nozzle.
Okay. Okay. I got the truck back there loading for Jim again.
I see that. Yeah, that's good.
Nozzles are clean. We did a manual check with water. Patterns look good. One of the things I think is the coolest when it comes to farm machinery is how they can make anything fold up. And I realize the sprayer is pretty simple, but the fact that that's 120 feet wide and you just hold the button and it folds up. Still, nothing is as crazy as a folding corn head.